Meanwhile, about 100 state parks have closed their parking lots. They are trying to reduce the number of visitors. ABC 10's John Bartell is live now on his bike this afternoon. And John, I guess they do not want a repeat of this time last weekend, right? When we saw all those folks flooding the parks.
That's right, Chris. We're out here at Folsom Lake State Recreation out here. This is one of 98 parks throughout the state of California that have closed off their parking lots here. So if you do want to come out here and hike, the park is open, but really the only way to get up there is either to walk or ride your bike, and the whole reason for this is to prevent from what happened last week.
Crowded beaches and parks, that was the scene last week. Hundreds of people ignoring social distancing and congregating in large crowds on state lands.
But to make it easier for you, we're going to shut down all state parking lots.
That was Governor Newsom's solution to the surge in park visitation. And as of today, 98 parking lots at state parks and beaches have been closed.
So we really want to strike a balance between people staying at home and exercising.
Folsom Lake State Recreation Area is one of the 98 parking lots closed, but Park Ranger Barry Smith says that doesn't mean that the park itself is closed to visitors.
Still allows for California residents here to be able to go out and still recreate.
All right, so by closing off the state park parking lots, it only allows visitors to walk into the park or bike into the park. The whole goal behind this is to simply allow the locals who live near the park to have a place to exercise. Park closures are already happening. This week, the National Forest and the Army Corps of Engineers completely closed all California recreation sites. But the California State Parks doesn't want to have to go to this extreme.
You know, maybe getting in a vehicle and traveling to a park is not the best idea, but maybe staying at home and getting exercise and having that balance.
Yeah, so you heard the park ranger. If at all possible, you have to go to a state park, go to one that's local, or go to one that's not very populated, that gets a lot less traffic. You'll find a lot of those parks on the state parks website. We'll put a link to that on our website, abc10.com. And Chris, if you do come out here with your bike, make sure you bring your helmet. I forgot mine today.
Good point to make, John. I have a quick question for you. Have you seen much traffic coming and going today there at the park?
Believe it or not, we have just been, it's stopped right now, but yes, bikes, people walking up and down here all day long. On the other side of us is a community. No drivers, though, just people walking.
That is something to keep in mind. Make sure you have your helmet. Be safe out there. Our John Bartell always giving us some options to